One of my favorite quotes that I have a little sign of in my house says, "The right shoes can change your life." Cinderella. Self-care and taking care of you can change your life too. Hello, everyone. My name is Jessica. If you're new to me at all with Outside the Lines, I am a certified Zentangle teacher. I am a nurse. And during COVID, I got a little stressed out and focused on promoting self-care on all of my platforms. From the products that I recommend for people to the tangling I do to Reiki, whatever it is, I promote self-care. I promote whatever is for everyone's highest and greatest good. And so tangling, what I noticed it did for me in my time of grief after losing my mom, then having my dad die of cancer, both a few years apart and in their 60s, I needed a way to meditate, but people kept throwing the word meditation around as though it was a very easy thing to do. And I found that it was not so easy for me because I have ADHD. My brain doesn't want to work like everyone else's, and to just sit quietly and find calm was not my thing. So I became a certified Zentangle teacher and found that when I took one of these tangles, so far there's two there. Printemps is the spiral. The one in the center is floors. The one in the heel of the shoe is paradox. And the one I'm doing right now is Senna. And the one I'm going to do after that is crescent moon. So any of these tangles, if you take these tangles and do a whole page of just one, get a nice cup of coffee, tea, water, whatever it is. I usually sit down and I start with gratitude. Gratitude can be to whoever you want it to be. For me, it's my higher power. And I just say, I'm grateful and appreciative for all that I have. And I'm so thankful. And sometimes, it's a good time to set intentions if you want to set intentions. I usually just, say that I'm grateful and go with it. And what I find is when I start doing this, especially when I do one tangle on a piece of paper, I can't think of anything else. My mind takes a break and it relaxes. And I find after I do this, maybe I went into tangle for 15 minutes. There have been more than I can say times where hours have gone by and I have been tangling. So I have a tutorial page on here, or a playlist. So you can go to my playlist and watch all my tutorials. They're all free. And enjoy what they have to offer and see what they offer you. But many of the times in my tangle videos, you'll hear me say to breathe, not hold your breath, to be light with the pen and the pressure. I do dim the lights as you see here. It helps to see shading. Now, the reason I go through a lot of these things, like biting the inside of the cheek, clenching the jaw, is because they're ways we hold stress. And if you're reminded to check in with yourself and let those things go and just surrender to the pen and the paper, you will find that your drawing will look much different, which is why tangling to me is about the journey to the end of the tangle, and the tangle's a bonus at the end. Because we're learning more about us and how and where we hold our stress. And when we acknowledge that stress, where do we move it to, or what do we do with it? People always tell me they can't draw a straight line. Well, nobody can, because we're all perfectly imperfect. But however, your lines will get better as you focus on you during this time and where you put that stress and, alter it and change it and move around and get comfortable. So I hope you enjoy what I do here. I do have many tutorials. The place I go live is TikTok, usually at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. And I hope to see you soon. And I hope you choose you to take time out for you. Have a great day.